Hey YouTube, Eric here from Guided. Back out over at the range today. It is a couple days before turkey season here in Wyoming, and Matt just showed up. Matt's grabbing some ammo for us, and what we're going to do is we're going to check our 10 gauges. I have a single shot 10 gauge. Show you here. When I was in gunsmithing school in Pittsburgh, I made a custom stock. This is one of the projects that I had. I had to build a stock for a shotgun. So what I have here is a New England Firearms 10 gauge. It's the SB2 model. It's a turkey model. It's got the 20, I think it's a 22-inch barrel, 20 or 22-inch barrel. And it's got this, came with this factory turkey choke. But yeah, I built this stock when I was in gunsmithing school, and anyway, I haven't used it in quite a few years. A friend of ours, you guys might know him, 22 Plinkster YouTube channel. He hunts here quite a bit with us, and we became friends over the years. And anyway, Matt was able to stop down, and he was able to get Federal 10 gauge TSS. So we'll show you the ammo here in a second, and we're gonna set a couple targets up here. We're gonna shoot 50 yards, 60 yards. Anyway, I've never shot this shotgun with a TSS. I'm interested to see how it does. And basically this has a bead on it, and it's not, obviously it's not adjustable or anything. So I want to know where this TSS is hitting on this target. Basically getting this gun checked and his 10 gauge checked before we go. We're actually going to run up to Montana tomorrow and do some turkey hunting for ourselves, me and Matt. Let me get the target set up, and I'll show you the ammo when he comes with his gun, show you his gun, and we'll go from there, guys. And I'm sure most of you guys know that anytime you're going to go turkey hunting, you always want to pattern your shotgun. Whether you have a bead sight like I have on mine, or maybe adjustable sights on your shotgun, or even a red dot scope. Every year you always want to check it. At least shoot one shot, see where it's hitting. And yeah, so we're gonna step back here. Matt's walking up here. I'm gonna show you guys his gun, his ammo, what he's got. What's up, buddy?
Bringing back the big bore.
All right, so what do you got there?
The SP10.
Yeah, 10 gauge. Let's see, 3.5 inch, 2 5/8 ounce 9-shot TSS. Now, what gun you got there?
Remington SP10.
Nice. And what choke you running there?
That's an Indian Creek.
Indian Creek. Looks like a nice setup. So
we'll see.
Do you want to shoot 50 yards or 60 yards?
Let's go 50.
50? We're just going to shoot one of these.
Just one.
So where'd you get that ammo at, Matt?
So our good buddy David gave it to us.
David from who? From where?
He works for Federal.
Yeah.
So yeah,
all right.
I drove all the way to Tennessee to get it.
Yeah, we got to give him props for that, right?
Give him credit.
So let me grab my gun here, grab my ears.
Ooh, that's an old girl. That's Jesus, that's gonna hurt. Cannon.
What do you think about that gun?
That's a cannon. Oh man.
This is actually didn't realize it, but it's actually loaded from the custom shop. So I guess it'd be hard to get. I've never checked for 10 gauge TSS, but yeah, it says custom shop on it. So Matt, you can go first.
It's been a long time since I shot this old girl. I'll go for the left.
Left? Okay. All right, whenever you're ready. I'm going to be interested to see how that Indian Creek does.
All right, boys and girls, let's see how the old single shot does.
It's like shooting it can't be any worse than shooting a Mossberg 835.
You hear that, Ty?
Woo! That thing rocked me like a
hurricane.
3.5, baby. Let's see. We'll walk down there and check them together.
Hopefully we're done.
And the one thing about this bead on this shotgun is
it covered up the whole target.
It covered up the whole target.
That's a dead turkey on mine.
Yours is. Mine isn't. Wow. See, this is a perfect example of why you don't want to just go out and hunt. Because look at this. So see this? I did get one in the brain and a couple here, but that's it. Look at Matt's. Matt's is hammered. That choke tube is good, man, that TSS. I'm not going to shoot again. I'm not even going to, I don't even think I should use this gun, dude. Yeah, this is always why you want to shoot your gun, because now granted it was 50 yards, but that TSS has got to be about 1,000 pellets in there. I don't know for sure, but this is not good. Not real good at all with that. Yeah, you always want to shoot before you go hunt, and I would have probably missed that. Other than that one BB, I would have probably missed the turkey. So Matt will probably be up tomorrow anyway, and if he tags out, I'll have a tag, and I'm going to be able to just use his gun. So anyway, I'll show you his target here. You guys can see how many pellets are in that sheet of paper, and there's quite a few there in the kill area, in the head and the neck. So yeah, all the way down. That's a good pattern.
Bringing back the big bore.
Anyway, we are going to pack up here, and we will see you in the morning. All right, guys. So we drove up here in Montana, and we got a bird up here gobbling. We're heading out. I'll show you guys. Cold, 27. Blowing like crazy. He's on that ridge, man. We're just off of it. If you want, he's full fan. Over to him. I can't see him. He's behind the decoy. There he is. Whenever you're ready. There was another one. Nice. Here comes, here comes, here comes. I can't see him. Nice. Good job, buddy. You had a full fan, dude. Montana, baby. Well, what happened, Matt? Tell us what happened.
Oh my! We parked down there. We came in up, and it's blowing. So we dropped down in the canyon. There was Lake Goblin, real Lake Goblin. Drove in, truck's down in there somewhere along that ridge.
There goes another one.
Heard the gobbler up on this knob like. Peacock called. He gobbles, and then we pinned him. So we came running down through the valley.
We came up around and got up in these trees here, and we set up right here.
Our setup was kind of garbage.
I mean, what happened is you didn't see it. He came within 5 feet of me. He was right behind us.
Okay.
And I couldn't say nothing because he was right there.
He was right there.
And then he wanted to come to the decoy, and he made a big circle, and then he come right into your view.
I seen him. I'm like, oh shoot, there he is. He has a full fan, so I was good with it. It's about the smiles anyway, guys. I mean, it's about having fun in the smiles, and he put on a pretty good show.
Yeah,
He loops around, and
we were skeptical on even coming because the wind was supposed to be, well, it is 20 mile an hour up to 27 mile an hour. And I told Matt, I said, dude, we have to drive 2.5 hours to get there to potentially maybe. And then he's texting me, he said, can't kill him from the couch. I said, all right, let's do it. So anyway, what time is it?
I don't know.
Dude, it's like,
I don't know.
they've been on the ground for maybe 15 minutes. And I had the decoy out. Matt got Matt set up.
606.
606. Got this guy. He was gobbling, and they shut up because he was coming.
Yeah.
And they didn't. And we were calling just a little bit. And then anyway, you saw the rest on the footage. First bird in Montana. Nice. Good job, buddy. Let's go
10 gauge. The big bore.
Wow. Who do you got to thank them shells?
Oh, that is a David all day.
David all day.
Wingster. A pretty bird.
Look how white his.
That's why I shot him. That white.
Look how white his feathers are.
White fan. And he put on a show. So you know my saying. He gobbled at me.
And then what happened is after he shot, he was flopping on the ground, and here come the other one. Was it a full gobbler?
There was 3.
There was 3 of them?
There was 3. One was a big bird.
One was a big bird. We could have probably waited, but I think this one would have went down and met up with them and left. Anyway, if you guys like this video, like this content, please like and subscribe. My name is Eric. This is Matt, one of the other guys out the outfit. And it's all over now.
All over but the hiking.
Got to hike back to the truck.
Man, congratulations. Yes, sir. This is turkey number 1 for this season.
For this year. We're up here in Montana, and this is a quick trip we did before our season in Wyoming starts here in a couple days. Matt was able to do a little bit of cyber scouting, if you want to call it that, and found this spot, public land up here in Montana. Nice thing about Montana is you can get 2 birds.
You can get 2 birds.
We got set up, and we were pushing the boundary on how close we were actually going to get to them. And I told Matt, I said, we better play it safe, at least sit here
for
first.
The first set.
And then we can move closer. But
you were getting set up. I hit my call, which I'll show you here in a minute. Right away, fires off.
Yep. So he gobbled once or twice to the calls, and then he kind of went silent. A lot of times when they're trying to cut that distance, they don't. If they're moving fast, they're not gobbling a whole lot.
So when he went quiet, I wasn't super concerned. You were hitting your box call,
and obviously I'm sitting behind Matt. It's me, Matt, and then where the turkeys were gobbling. And then I hit the box call a couple times, and still we didn't hear nothing. And probably a couple minutes had passed.
Yeah.
And I was looking at Matt, and I was looking at the decoy because I figured I'd see something. And then I just glanced over to my right, and here he was, right behind Matt. And right beside me, he was coming. He was going to walk right between me and Matt. There were some low branches there. I couldn't move to turn the camera because he was right so close. So he got to those branches. He didn't really want to go through there, so he turned and went around the tree. And Matt had his gun up facing down the hill where the gobble was coming from, and the bird went right into his view.
Yeah.
I mean, it was like perfect.
You probably like saw me startled jump a little bit.
I thought, dang, he could shoot him right there.
Well, the thought crossed my mind.
Dude, this was a blast.
Yeah, I mean, it's about the show. It's about the experience, and
I mean, if the thing would have walked in and walked away, it would have been
lived.
It'd have been lackluster.
He'd have lived.
But he was putting on a show around that decoy, and it was fun, dude. I mean, first hunt of the year.
And that's my first kill with the 10. So my 10 gauge, SP10, bought it used, oh golly, eight or 10 years ago.
And what choke you running?
I'm running an Indian Creek choke tube. The main call I used is the DJ Wilt, Cove Mountain. Jason Wilt is a friend of mine. We met up with him at the Sportsman Show. He's starting his own company, and
they're a good quality call.
The proof is in the pudding. He makes a gobble call. Neither Eric and I can make a sound on it yet. But,
yeah, it almost looks like a goose call that you blow into, and there's a certain technique we haven't figured out yet.
Yeah, we haven't gotten that good.
But
yet.
he does it phenomenal, and I'd highly recommend you guys check that out. But these calls, Matt got one, I got one. They're just a good sounding, good quality call.
Yeah.
You guys should check them out.
And you was using your rusty box. Eric always sticks with them boxes.
There's this one box call I always use. It's my go-to. It's called the Quaker Boy Little One-Sider. And that box call has killed more turkeys for me than
you can count.
I should have notched the back of it. It would have been full. But anyway, I just use what works. And these slate calls work. These box calls work. In Wyoming, it's so open and so windy usually. The louder you can get the sound to carry, the better off. Because if they can't hear you and you can't hear them, you're kind of dead.
To tell you.
You're kind of dead in the water. So anyway, hope you guys like this video, like this content, and we'll see you guys on the next video.